The SSC CGL exam is going on in full force, and as observed, as expected, the paper was not up to that level. So the paper is quite easy as far as the reasoning section is concerned, is what I'm concerned with. The other sections also are at par what has been asked so far in the previous years as well. So we'll keep our practice to that level only. But one or two interesting variations I have put in here. Why? Because recently there were 2 questions of critical reasoning seen in one of the shifts. Okay, so I'm not giving you exact details here, but the idea is to understand that it is not completely based on the old pattern only. They may ask you some new questions going forward. So why to just leave the practice altogether? We'll keep in touch somewhere or the other, right? So we'll keep randomizing. So based on that, we'll start the practice now. Okay, so also for IB ACIO, the reasoning section is again very easy only. There is not a lot of difficulty as far as concerned reasoning is concerned. And for IB ACIO, if you observe that from 2024, if we observe all the previous year questions in the 2024 examination, the questions were quite of a good level. But apart from that, they were asking you normal questions only in reasoning, and that is what they have done this year as well. So far, this is the inputs which I am getting. So it's not very scary as far as the exam is concerned. GKGS also is, yes, slightly comparatively it is better than the other exams, but it is not very challenging as well, right? Let's start. So still we'll practice the new pattern. We'll keep seeing, because you never know, maybe you might come across this, or maybe you never know in tier 2. Okay. So input output, this is the very first question, and it's a very simple question. If you see, there are 4 words here. Simple. This is input, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Step 4 is the output. Look at the step 4. So step 4, you'll be able to see that Aster, Deck, Heart and Pear. That is, it is arranged in the ascending order. Okay. And how that is happening? So the highest word is coming in the front, and then one by one behind it I am arranging the words to finally find this. That's how the arrangement is happening. Push back in front. Right. Now what we need to do is, this is the input given to us. Lime, time, joke, noun. You need to find in this setup, in the output, that is step 4, which word is second from the right end of step 4. Now see, here also there are 4 words only. So most probably step 4 will be a simple arrangement where you will get the final output only. You don't need to actually arrange it. You can take that risk here. Okay, because it is very small. There are 4 words and they will be arranged in a proper order only. So your last step will be, if you want to see your step 4 or final step, is going to be, it will start with J, joke, then lime, then noun and time. Correct? They are asking you second from the right. So what will be second from the right? It will be noun. So option D will be the correct answer. The question is not very difficult, and even if it is asked in the form of input output, it's a very easy version of it. Right? Next. Inequalities. So these are the conclusions. If we just look at this, D and Z, they will not be related to each other, so no relation. N and W, yes, I can say that N is less than W, so this is right. So only conclusion 2 follows. Option D is the correct answer. Simple, easy. Next. Now in here you need to check the triad which is not following the logic here. Okay. If you observe carefully, just look at the difference. Just look at their differences. What do you get? You will see that the difference here is 19 units. Difference here is also 19 units. Okay. Difference here is also 19 units. Difference here is also 19 units. Difference here is also 19 units, and here is also 19 units. Difference here is 19 units, but here is not 19 units. It is 22 units. Hence option D is not following the logic. Okay. That is the odd one out. Simple. Okay. Lot of questions from these topics can be expected. Analogy, tier 2 logic. Now this is a very good question actually, if you observe carefully. Most probably what do we feel? We feel that they are increasing in the corresponding order. +2, +3, -2, -5, okay. But here it's not simple increment or decrement. There is something else which is happening. See, how will you check? You can either take the left hand side or the right hand side. I will pick up the right hand side. We have JN, JN and IM. So let's pick up IM first. Okay. So IM and SO. So I have dash SO related to dash IM. But if you observe, this is 19 and this is 9. So this is -10 and this 15 and 13 is minus 2. It's not making sense. Okay, it's not making sense. If I observe it here, RE, so dash RE, I should be having the same relationship. So I should have increased this by 10. So this is subtracting 10, I am getting what? 18 here. So 18 plus 10 is 28, which is B at the second position. And this is minus 2. So E plus 2 is G. Dash BG, can you see anywhere? No. That means this is wrong. That means this whatever is happening here is fine, but it is not being reciprocated here. Now what you'll do is this will, put you off track, and then you'll probably check for the other one also. For JV, if you check for JN, dash JN. Anyone you pick up for JN. Okay. So now you'll have to learn one thing here. Rather than expecting this, what you can expect is for IM you have JW only here. Okay. So for IM you have JW. Now you think what is happening. What can be the cause? What exactly can be happening? So I can see that there is another logic, dash SO dash IM. One thing more can be done is that we take a reverse, which is H, and we increase it by 1. And it will be applicable here also. We take the reverse and we increase it by 1. Okay. Now you see E and W. So with E, what is going to work? E reverse is V and V plus 1 is W. So we will have ESO with WIM. The moment you get WIM, you will see that option B is the right answer. So what was the logic? The logic was reverse plus 1. Okay. Next. It's clearly visible, I think it's danger, 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 right? So last from the end, if you see, this is E. So this is E here. This is N. This is N. Danger. Now this is R only. So I don't think there's any problem here. Danger, danger, danger. The answer is AGRD, AGRD, NR, NE. Option C. Next. Okay. Correct order. So again, we'll pick up the division sign. Now the division sign is in the first place here in two cases. So we'll start with that. And if you divide this, you'll get 4, right? 80 and 28, 108, correct. Now 4 into 9 is 36. 36 plus 3. 39 minus 36 is not 13. And here 4 minus 9 into 3 plus 36. So this is 27. 36 plus 4 is 40 minus 27. Is it 13? Yes, it's 13. So option A is the right answer. Okay, next. Jumbled word. Now some of you might just look at the letters and figure it out, but sometimes it's not easy. It just does not, come to you right away. So what will you do? You'll pick up the options. Okay. Now if you have the options in front of you, you can see that 2 options are starting with 5. So you start with 5, that's better. So 5 is T. Next is 3, 7. 3, 7, I, L, and here it is R, I. Okay, 1, 4. So N, R. T, I, L, and R is not making sense. So this is not making sense. But here if I see A, N. Okay, 8, 1. And the moment you see triangle here, you will be able to understand that this is GLE, triangle. So option C is my correct answer. Okay, first few letters and it will be clear that what was the actual puzzle word. Now 677, 321, 712. So we have 2 large numbers and a small number. Just check, take the difference, 712 and 677. Do we get anything? Nothing specific, I believe, right? 5, 682 plus 30, 35. No, not making sense. Okay, 677, 321. If we add this and divide by something, this is 9, 8, 1, 3, 8, 9. Nope. If we subtract this, then what do we get? So this is 6, this is 5, this is 3. 356 into 2 is 712. Perfect. So we have subtracted both of them and multiplied by 2. Okay, just check. Subtract both of them, multiply by 2. Is it fitting? No, it's not. Check the unit digit. So 7 into 2 is not 7. 7 into 2 is not 2. 4 into 2, 8 maybe. 4 minus 3. This is 1 into 2 is not 1. So option C only satisfies the logic, but let's confirm it. So 455 and 231. 224 into 2 is 448. Absolutely right. So option C is the correct answer. Cool. Next. Number series. So this is multiplied by 3. This is plus 8. This is again multiplied by 3. Plus 8 multiplied by 3. Either divide this by 3 or just add 8 here. So this will be 491. 491 is there. Okay, great. Option B is the right answer. This one was easy. All articles are elements. No object is article. This is a sum not case between elements and objects. Okay. Some elements are articles. Absolutely right. All elements can be objects. Can they be? No, they cannot be. All elements cannot be objects. Why? Because there is a sum not case here. And if there is a sum not case, under possibility, all will never be true. All is a false statement. Okay. Some elements could have been objects, not a problem at all. All elements, but if this was all elements can never be object, you would have said yes, that is right. Okay. So only option 1 is correct. Oh no, we have third one also. No object is element. Can you say no object is element? Again, no. Definitely you cannot conclude that. So this is also incorrect. So my answer is only conclusion 1 follows, surprisingly. Okay. But this would have made an interesting question if this was possibility. Okay. Next. If today is Monday, what was 111th day before today? So 111 remainder 7. We have 105, the closest one. Subtract that, so you will get 6. Just subtract 6 from Monday. Now a lot of people, what they do is, there will be a unit of students who will remember. That is great. There will be a unit of students who will go back like this. Okay, Tuesday, you will keep on doing this. Don't do that. What is Monday? It is 1. 1 minus 6 is minus 5. The moment you go below 0, just add 7 to it. So you will get 2. And 2 is what? Tuesday. Done. That is your answer. Okay. Always follow the cyclic addition concept. It will be useful everywhere. Even in letters, even in numbers, even in calendars, everywhere. Okay. How is A related to O? Let's quickly plot this. So A into D. A is a daughter. A is the daughter of D. D plus G. D plus G. D is the husband of G. G minus J. G is the sister of J. J divided by K. J is the son of K. K plus L. K is the husband of L. And L minus O. L is the sister of O. Question is, how is A related to O? But there is no direct relation, there is an indirect relation. So O's sisters, daughters, O's sisters, daughters, husband's daughter. Option A. O's sisters, daughters, husband's daughter. Okay. Option A is the right answer. Good question. Pole P is 8 meters to the north of pole Q. Pole S is 5 meters to the south of pole R and 9 meters to the east of pole T. Pole R is 9 meters to the east of pole Q. Now S is 5 meters south of R and 9 meters east of T. Then what is the distance between pole P and T? 13 meters. Option A. Next. Data sufficiency. Among 5 friends sitting around a circular table and facing the center, who is sitting to the immediate left of A? Now, for data sufficiency for sitting arrangement, it is always better that you approach it with the sitting arrangement. Okay. That means try to arrange the sit rather than just answering a question right away. So there are 5 friends sitting around a circular table facing the center. Who's sitting immediate left of A? Okay. The options are 1 alone is sufficient, 2 alone is sufficient. Okay, or means either or and both. So there is no option of none of them being sufficient. Something or the other will give you the answer. A sits third to the right of B. This is B. This is A. D is not an immediate neighbor of B. So D is sitting here. They are asking you who is sitting immediate left of A. It is D only. So 1 alone is sufficient. But because you have the option of or here, you will have to check 2 also. You will have to check 2 also. So forget about 1 now. Check 2 again. B is an immediate neighbor of C. Is that helping you anywhere? No. That is not helping you anywhere. So only 1 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Option A is the right answer. Okay. If either or was not there, then if you would have gotten your answer at 1 alone, you would have straight away tick marked that and moved ahead. Okay. P, who is Q's brother? This is an interesting question actually. P, who is Q's brother, is U's grandfather. Z, who is A's husband, is K's son and M's brother-in-law. Will not plot it anywhere. K is A's mother-in-law and Z has no siblings. Okay. A, who is not P's child, has only one child. How is U related to him? Wow. Excellent. Again, we'll have to approach this. So Z, who is A's husband, is K's son and M's brother-in-law. K is A's mother-in-law and Z has no siblings. Okay. If Z has no siblings, A, who is not P's child, so probably we can have this as Z, this as A, this as M, and this is married to K. A, who is not P's child, has only one child. How is U related to M? Either nephew or niece. That's the only best arrangement. Either nephew or niece. So we'll say cannot be determined. Okay. Why? Because the answer can be U is M's nephew or niece. We have only nephew in the option. Now a lot of people will debate here that if we had nephew, why didn't we choose it? If this was not there, if it was something else, then you would have definitely gone ahead with nephew. But because cannot be determined is there, then you cannot choose nephew. Because there is gender is not specified for you. Okay. But this is an excellent question, guys. Next. कोई बात नहीं हंट जी, इट्स ओके, आई डोंट माइंड. मेरा काम है पढ़ाना, चाहे एक आए चाहे कोई ना आए. Now this type of question has not been seen. I am being very honest again. Okay. But the idea is that they had introduced this in the recent examinations, the steno exam, the selection post exam. So you should keep in touch with this for tier 2 at least, right? Now you are in a hurry and open the gate of your apartment building with force. There was another person on the other side who got hurt. He gets angry and starts verbally abusing you and threatens to sue. Which of the following ways would you adopt to resolve the situation amicably? You will call the police as he is abusing you verbally. Maybe not, maybe too soon, but let's see. You will buy him a gift, that's too much. You will tell him that it happened only because you were in a hurry, which is fine. You are justifying the issue, which is fine, but that he's still hurt, right? You being in a hurry is not going to remove that hurt. So how are you going to empathize with him? You're going to apologize first. Even if you think it's not your fault completely, but you'll still apologize so that he calms down. And then you'll ask him if you can help him in any way. Can I take you to the doctor? can I just put some ice, you know, can I provide you with something, would you like to have something here? Then that will probably help him calm down, that, you know, somebody is empathizing. He's not, I mean, you are not insensitive towards his feelings. And if this is real life, this is there in real life also, just try this once. If somebody is very angry with you, you know, severely pissed off, just try to show them that you understand. You may have done something which might have pissed them off, but just say that you understand, you're there, okay, and try to listen to them. Within moments, you will see that their anger has, you know, come down. So that's the best way to approach it, the most emotionally intelligent way, option D. Next. This one is another interesting question. Transform the letters in Trumsky. Okay. Apply, shift each vowel backward by 2. Shift each consonant forward by 2. Okay. In this word. After the transformation, how many letters are there in the English alphabetical series between the letter which is second from the left end and which is third from the right end? So don't do the whole thing. Check second from the left end, which is this, and third from the right end, which is this. Now do this. Both are consonants. So shift each consonant forward by 2. So this is 18, 19, 20. This is T. And this is 19, so 20, 21. So U. Now they're asking you how many letters are between them. None. 0. So option A is the right answer. Okay. Next. Each of the digits in the number 9485136974 is arranged in descending order from left to right. Okay. How many digits will remain unchanged in the position compared to its original number? Okay, so just arrange in descending order from left to right. Okay, so we'll have 9. We have two 9s here. Then 1 8, 1 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 1. So we have 1 8 and 1 9. That's it. Everything else is changing position. So 2. Option D. Next. This is an excellent question. Just give it a shot. See, now A, B, C, D, E are 5 events to be held on stage from Monday to Saturday. So I'll write it here. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Okay, so one event will be held each day with a day off in between. So there are 6 days in all, Monday to Saturday, but we have 5 events only. Okay, not necessarily in the same order, of course. Event C is to be held on the day immediately following event D. So D and C will come in a single unit. There is a holiday between A and E. So there is a holiday between A and E. Now observe this question very carefully. Okay. Now, holiday between A and E, there is a gap of 2 days between E and C. So what can be the possible cases here? I can take this as A dash E, 2 days means C will be here. One case. And I can take this as A dash E, 2 days means C can be here. Or I can change the position of E also. In that case, I can have E dash A and C will be here. Or I will have E dash A dash dash C will be on the top. These are 4 cases with me. Okay, all 4 cases I have listed here. Now, event B is not to be held on the last day. So this is for sure that B is not there on Saturday. Okay, and the holiday is not on Tuesday and Thursday. So Tuesday and Thursday are not off. That means we had said that A and E have the holiday between them. So A and E cannot be here or here. None of them will be on Monday, Wednesday and Friday directly. Okay. So they have to be somewhere in Saturday. Saturday has to be for A or E. If I start with A here, dash E, not possible. E dash A, not possible. But I can have them here also. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I can have them. Okay. If I do that, let's try start from here. So we'll have A here. So we'll have A here, one blank E here. But now with 2, I can have C here. Okay, B is not here. So where will I put B? And D cannot be immediately above C. So this is also gone. This is wrong. Not working out. If I have E here and A here, above 2, again I cannot have C on the top. So what else can I do now? I will start with E here. Okay. Then above, 1 above, I will have A here. 2 above this, I have C here. Immediately above, I have D, and immediately above, I have B. And this is the holiday. This is my setup. I could have also used the options for the setup. How? If I look at the options, see. In the options itself, you will understand that between A and E, there is a day of holiday. So they have not mentioned the holiday to you. Okay. Between A and E. But E, there is gap of 2 days between E. I'll join you guys. See you guys in the next session. Till then, you guys take care. Keep practicing. All the best for all of you. Those who are still having their examinations in the upcoming shifts. Bye-bye. Namaskar. Jai Hind.